Bust it.
Welcome. Albert Figueroa in the mix here. Back, or should I say, welcome to Connecting the Dots Network. We're back here with our greatest show here on Earth and also in throughout the universe. Hey, sitting next to me right here and to my right is your left, Mr. Bust a Move, Mike Bustamante. Say hello, Mike.
Hello, Mike.
Hello, Albert. How the heck are you? I love the way it works there. They just follow the show. Mike is with Keller Williams, right?
Correct. Keller Williams Realty in Fresno.
So,
I sure am.
How long you been with Keller Williams?
It's been about 5 years now. It's been a great 5 years. Very prosperous. Fantastic company. Been loving it.
So what do you do there besides sweep the floor?
Well, I do my best to help all buyers and sellers in real estate. I got to get in, bring them in. I got to talk to them, tell them what the market's like, find out what their goals are, and help them achieve their goals.
You know, that's one thing I like is when we have some people that we introduced to you, and you actually took them under the wing, sharing about the market and educating the folks of exactly what to look for when buying a house.
Definitely. That's what my job is. Whether you're buying or selling, I need to pull them in. We need to sit down, have a conversation before we start. No sense wasting time showing them stuff or trying to sell their home if I don't know exactly what their goal is, because that's what I'm supposed to do is achieve their goals, not mine.
That's understand. And also, too, you like to get them in advance. Let them know if they have a loan first and they know exactly how much they spend, at least you know what to shop for.
Oh, definitely. Especially, if you figure you're going to start in a couple of months to start buying, it's never too early to get started. Come in and we talk. If you're a buyer, you have your credit checked out, see how close you are. And I'll be telling you more about the market, too, when you first sit down. Once you get your loan approved, sit down again, see if the market's changed, and get you out there because you need to be real quick in this market right now. We're real low on inventory, multiple offers, say around $275 and down on prices of the home, going really fast.
Real fast.
Yeah, that's where most first-time home buyers are. So it's a lot of communication, a lot of education. If you're a seller, we need to bring them in to kind of tell them what the market's like so they don't overprice their home because they want to get it sold as fast as possible, usually as fast as possible, and at the highest amount of money they can get. But there's different strategies involved. So again, I need to know what their goals are and their commitments and where they're trying to get so we can actually get it done at best time, quick as
Understand.
possible.
And there's people that are watching. Let's talk about for those that are selling their houses.
Okay.
All right. I know there's things in life. Things can happen in life. Like, with the spouses, something happened, an emergency came up, heart attack. Sad to say, even if you had a deceased spouse member that happens. And of course, life like this has to happen. And there's people there that I just say, they don't know what to do. But you will help folks like these, though, right?
Oh, definitely. Yeah, once we bring them in and find out, if there's a hardship, there are a lot of places they can call and talk to for different supports depending on what's going on. Plus, I need to know what they want to do, too. Do they really need to sell? Do they have to sell? Can they rent out for a while or maybe lease? Do they have to stay in town? Sometimes when you get into circumstances, sometimes they just don't think clearly. So it's better to have them come in to find out what they want. If they really is better for them to stay for the next year or two before they sell, that's what we need to do. Whatever they need to do in life, that's what we're here to help out.
Exactly. Well, if they can stay there watching it too. Well, let's just say, for example, if one of the spouses can't afford it, afford house payments there or something, there's ways to work it out or sell it.
Yeah, there's different things to do. It also depends too on their age too, because there are reverse mortgages now to where if if they're of age, they could actually stay in the house and pull out equity of the home and make their payments, stay living in the house, pay the medical bills. So every deal's different, every person's different. So that's why I say we always got to bring them in to talk to them to find out what's going on in life and how we can really do to make their life as enjoyable as possible.
Oh, that's great. Now, we're located here in Central California, and we have investors nationwide that are always looking for location to go out and invest.
Right.
Now, do you work with outside investors from Central California?
Yeah, definitely all the time. In fact, I'm in escrow right now. I've got a buyer that came from LA from some of the advertising I did, and she's moving her client down here. It's worked. It's working out quite well. I just talked to a gentleman yesterday. He's moving in here from Arizona. It's going to take a lot of hands-on and a lot of more explaining to do and communication, which is fine. But yeah, there's a lot of people moving into the valley. I mean, we're still the cheapest around compared to the rest of the state, and there's a lot of.
Did you hear that?
Here.
Inexpensive. Most
it is.
inexpensive. I don't like that word cheap. I don't know. It just doesn't sound right. Most inexpensive place
Yes, it
to
is.
live.
Very affordable. Very affordable.
Like
yes.
that. Well, how do they get in contact with you, Mike, if they're interested?
You can call me. Phone number's 559-696-2573, or my website is listallhomes.com.
Listallhomes.com. Did you catch that? Right on. We'll put that on the screen too for those that don't take a look at that. It's right
There
there.
you go.
Listallhomes.com.
Call anytime.
Right on. Well, do you have anything coming up in the future for selling wise, or anything, any showings, listings?
Right now, I've got all my listings in escrow. Been very fortunate. I'm down to only 2 buyers because I was able to get them all into homes, and we're in escrow with them, so it's fantastic. So I'm actually making cold calls, knocking on doors every day, talking to everybody I can. I mean, if you got a home to sell, I'll make you homeless, trust me. If you're a buyer, come on, I'll get you off the streets and get you into something that you can actually start with in life. Move up as you get a little older and save more money, and I'm here to help you through the whole time. Just call me years from now, it doesn't matter.
Oh, he's the man. Well, Mr. Bustamante, I gotta say,
Down for me, fellas.
got to throw some background music on there saying this is Mr.
Well,
Mike
thank you so much.
Bustamante. Bust a move. Give this man a call if you're looking for a house to sell or buy. Check him out. Take a look at it. Keller Williams here in Fresno, right?
Fresno it is.
Woohoo! Hey, this is Albert and Mike with Connecting the Dots Network. We'll be right back right after these messages. Thanks for joining us,
Thank
Mike.
you very much, sir.
Right on.
Bust it.
Employer is happy, and there's a
And
real.
E-Wolf is happy.
That's right. That's
Woo!
right. So that's right.
Jack is proud to be able to start something new in his community and provide for his family. But he's not quite there yet. There is one obstacle standing between him and opening day. His business is in a great location, but the cost of opening his business has left him with little money in his budget for workspace design and furniture. Jack has 2 choices. He can go down to a big office supply store and wrestle with prefabricated assembly required laminate furniture. Or he could save significant amounts of money through Green Office Furnishings' eco-friendly design. Green Office Furnishings' eco-friendly design utilizes sustainable elements to reduce costs throughout the life of the client's workspace. Green Office has a wide selection of furnishing and equipment to meet the needs of nearly any industry for less than the other proposals you've received. How much can your business save? Green Office Furnishing. Good for the environment. Great for your business. Visit our website to learn more about our cost-saving, eco-friendly designs.
Oh, you never know. When you hear that howl, do you know who do we have in the house? Alyssa Wolf here is in the house, folks. Let's give her a round of applause. Yes. So glad to have you on our show. Welcome
Thanks,
back,
Albert.
girl. So
Good
good.
to see you.
We're back in our Connecting the Dots Network show. So how are you?
I'm very well, thank you. How are you?
Say hello to the audience.
Hey, everybody.
Hey. Ow. That's what it's all about. E-Wolf
You
is in
have
the
him to
house.
thank for that. So,
No. That's you, girl. That's not me. It's
That-
just your characters. Ow.
well, you kicked it off. So,
Well, we kicked it off.
There
How's
you
that?
go.
It's
There
a
you
we
go.
thing. It's
It's
a
a-
we thing.
that's right. That's
It's not
right.
a me
Me
thing.
thing.
It's
It's
a
a
we
we
thing.
thing.
We all just get along.
that's right.
So tell us, who are you and what do you do, and get us up to date for the new people that are watching.
Okay. So, my name is Alyssa Wolf. I have my own recruiting firm by the name of Wolf Recruiting. And my goal is matching great talent with employers of choice. And one of my key philosophies in understanding how I work both with candidates and with businesses is I believe that every search that I work on has a story.
Ooh.
And every candidate has a story. And so my job is understanding both and then bringing everyone together so that both employers and candidates can make the best overall informed and productive decision possible.
Interesting. Well, you're saying stories. Tell me a story.
Okay, so it's interesting you would ask me that because I was thinking about it before we came on the show. So there was a particular search that I worked on, and I'd not worked with this client before. They had had challenges finding the right talent. It happened to be a CPA firm. And previously, they had done their sourcing themselves. And so I sat down with them, and we'd gotten introduced. And I basically took them through, I think I had over 25 questions. And they were a little, like, what's she doing? And basically what came out of that was, and they told me later was, you said, you asked us questions that we'd never really thought about as a firm in terms of who are we really? What are we looking for? Sometimes this stuff gets stuck in our heads, and we have very well-meaning intentions as hiring agents, but I find that when employers really give thought to it,
Yes.
and together we're able to craft what I call the employee value proposition, because in this market, folks, I just need to tell you, it behooves you and the people you wish to hire and your employees for you to really know what value are we as a business, what value are we as an employer bringing to the marketplace, because that is going to help differentiate you from your competitors. And candidates need to understand that, because as we know, doesn't matter whether you're applying for a new job or you're a consumer and you're looking to purchase a new car. People today have so much information at their fingertips, and candidates are able to scout you out in ways you don't, and you're not even aware of it. So if we're not on top of our messaging and what we're really bringing, it's going to be tough to attract the talent you really want and need.
And as an employer, then you want to make sure you hire the right person too. Otherwise, time and energy and this due diligence, and you find out, oh shoot, that's an X gets a square. This guy didn't work, or she didn't work.
Well, absolutely. And in the case of the particular firm that I was referring to, I knew that it was going to be a really daunting search, because I believed that it was a very specific individual or profile of individual that they were targeting. And in turn, the type of person that was really going to best appreciate what this firm had to offer. And it ended up, I times, get a little perspiration on the brow, because, you're not sure at the end of the day, but ultimately prevailed and found a great candidate. And that candidate has now completed 2 tax seasons successfully. They could not be happier, and we're starting on a new search to expand the team. So,
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah,
Oh,
really.
this is good.
And that really is, that to me is, yes, this is how I make my living, but the litmus test, if you will, where I really get the fulfillment is, after months, a year or more passes, and that hire still endures. And the candidate is happy, the employer is happy, and there's a real.
And E-Wolf is happy.
That's right. That's
Woo!
right. So that's right.
Oh, that is great.
Thank you.
I bet it is great watching everybody that you brought to the working force and seeing them.
Yeah,
It's a great feeling
It is.
inside.
it is. And recently I had another candidate who I had placed at a different firm more recently. Unbeknownst to me, had been speaking with a candidate that I have been scouting for probably 2 years, or courting. Let me put it that way, courting. And because there's a tremendous amount of trust. This may be professional, but these are people's lives that we're talking about, and their livelihood. And so it takes a lot of trust. And at any rate, she reached out, this candidate that I had been courting reached out to me recently and said, hey, let's get together for lunch. So-and-so had very nice things to say about you. And so I wanted to get in touch with you and see what we could do to maybe look at my career trajectory and what's next for me.
See how it works,
So
folks?
that means so much.
Well, hey, if people want to have lunch with you, how do they contact you?
You can reach me in Fresno at 559-644-3027. You can also find me on LinkedIn and Facebook, or Elissa, ELISSA, at wolfrecruiting.com.
Oh, this is great. Now, what you like to do is tell people always got to believe in themselves to go out there
Absolutely.
and find it, right?
Absolutely. And really, we get stuck in the doing, if you will, the technician side of what we do. And if you're actively looking for work or you're contemplating making a change, I really encourage you, really get clear about what you want to do and what you don't want to do. Because to the degree you are clear, professionals like myself are better able to be of value to you, and in turn, the types of opportunities that will best mirror your ambitions are more likely to show up.
Oh, this is great. And the talents that you have inside of you
Exactly.
that you want to go out there and bless others with.
Absolutely.
Being at the right place at the right time and that connection, it's
Well,
a win-win.
Absolutely. And it seems like a simple thing, but I do want to acknowledge to the audience that very often this can be a challenging exercise because it's helping people get out of their head. So in that aspect, very often I can be a great sounding board because my goal is to simply make sure you're matched with what most fulfills you. And so I try to create an environment where people are free to share.
Look at that. Don't stop believing. This is E-Wolf here. E-Wolf. I like saying E-Wolf, so remember that. Ow! There we go. Hey, I got a song for you that we like here. This one here is...
There we go. There we go. Don't stop believing.
This
And
is,
call me.
and call Elisa Wolf. This is Albert Figueroa, Connecting the Dots Network. We want to say thank you for joining us on the show today, girl. It's
Always
so
a pleasure.
blessing having you.
Right on.
We'll be
Take
right
care,
back
everybody.
right after these messages. I can see how you're sowing these seeds in the family and going out there and just blessings. I mean,
Yes.
just pouring your blessings just coming out of you with
I
that
love it.
God-given talent that you got.
Yes.
And you already knew by the age of 4 you're an artist.
Yes.
And she claimed it. She asked it, she received it, and she's doing it now, folks. This is what it's
Yes.
all about. Following her heart. It's art. I love that.
Heart with heart.
Art with heart. Oh.
Using a computer is easy, but finding good help that you can trust is hard. My name is Michael Listapad. I'm the owner of Algorithm Systems. We can repair that computer or we can tune it up like it's brand new. Give us a call today to set up an appointment or find us on Facebook at Algorithm Systems/Fresno.
Oh, welcome back, folks. Albert Figueroa here in the mix with Connecting the Dots Network. I am your host for Connecting the Dots Network. And we're having this song on We Are Family because it's all about relationships. We like to go out there and spend time with our friends and family, or family and friends, whatever order you want to place it. This is what it's all about. But I'm going to introduce you to Leah. Leah's actually going to tell you all about her work. She's a great photographer. Well, I ain't going to tell her. She's going to tell you. This is Leah. So everybody say hello, Leah. Hello, Leah.
Hey. Hello.
Leah, tell us about it. Who are you? What do you do?
My name is Leah Segerblom, and I own Leah Portrait Design. I'm based in Toll House, California, and I have camera will travel. I love what I do. It's all about passion, connecting with people, and creating imagery about relationships that matter in your life.
Have a camera, will travel, huh? And what do you do with this camera?
Well, I interview my clients before we ever go out and create beautiful portraits that are going to adorn their walls, usually in homes, sometimes in their offices, and remind them about their lives and the value of the relationships in their lives. I like to storytell. So
Ooh.
instead of just always smile, look at the camera, I like to talk to my clients about locations, value systems, relationships with their family members. Sometimes that includes animals. Talking about locations that are sentimental, talking about how to dress, clothing, lighting, of course. And we get all those ducks in a row, find the time and space that works for everybody involved, and we go create.
Ooh, ooh. Okay, so, all right, I'm just gonna be fictional here. So, if I was with my wife and I proposed to her under a wood-covered bridge in Oregon.
Yeah, let's go.
Oh,
Let's go
see how
redo
works?
it. Let's go. That's what it's all about, Albert.
Yeah.
Is talking to people about heart. I create art with heart. And that's about the relationships that matter.
Art with heart. Did you see that? I like that.
Yeah.
Art with heart or heart with art. How
Yeah.
was that? It was
art with heart.
art with heart. Oh,
So it's all about those relationships and creating fine art about that. As a small child, when adults would ask me, what do you want to be when you grow up, little girl? My answer has always been an artist. So I always knew inside somehow that I'm a visual artist. I started with drawing and painting, and I've done many, many types of art, but I am a painter first. So I come to the scene that I'm including my clients into from the eyes of an artist and a painter, and in my vision, I've already created to that last perspective. And a lot of my clients do have me actually paint their pieces. So it's photography combined with fine art, combined with possibly painting.
ooh, all combination,
Yes.
all together. I noticed. I was looking at your work over here, which we're going to present some of your video here, or show some clips right now. Take a look at the work of exactly what she does. She just does amazing jobs of out there painting and creating, and it's just phenomenal. Take a look at this.
We are family. I got all my sisters with me. We are family. Get up, everybody, and sing. We are family.
I think life is about passion, about connecting with people. And for me, I feel that I'm very honored and a little bit spoiled in the fact that I never went off track on following my heart and saying to myself and remembering that I am an artist and that's what I'm going to do when I grow up, and I'm in process on that. I love what I do. I love speaking visually about relationships with animals, people, whatever it is, large family groups, a couple, anywhere you want to go that matters to you. So I want to hear about your story, and let's get into the details and create something really, really special. So when you're looking at your piece of art or pieces of art on your walls, you're reminded about how good it feels to have space and time with those you love.
Now, coming from a male's point of view, if I see this art on the wall and I can see it and you have a heart and passion, I said, I look at that picture going, that's my why. That's my family. This is a beautiful picture that you portrayed with us loving each other, and it's right there, and I'm looking at it. It just inspires me to even work harder and smarter and whatever it takes to go out there and build it up. I could see how you're sowing these seeds in the family and going out there and just blessings. I mean,
Yes.
just pouring your blessings just coming out of you with
I
that
love it.
God-given talent that you got.
Yes.
And you already knew by the age of 4 you're an artist.
Yes.
And she claimed it. She asked it, she received it, and she's doing it now, folks. This is what
Yes.
it's all about. Following your heart. It's art. I love that.
Art with heart.
Art with heart. Oh, this is good. Now, how do folks get in contact with you?
My website is Leah Portrait Design. That's LIA portraitdesign.com. You can also find me on Facebook. Phone number, I'll give you two. 559-855-3355. Or, since I'm originally from the Orange County area, 949-248-7737. Thanks so much. It's wonderful visiting with you today.
Woohoo! From the Orange County she is from, so am I. So she's got a 949 number. I got a 714 number, but hey, it's OC. Oh my God. Couldn't resist that. All right. Well, thank you for joining us on the show today.
It's a
And we're
pleasure.
looking forward to sharing some more work out there. Take a look at it. You'll see. We'll throw some pictures all throughout the show to show you exactly her work. Until then, well, this is Albert Figueroa and Leah from Connecting the Dots Network. Thank you. We'll be right back right after
Thank you.
these messages. Woo-hoo.